that be the bottom line. Welcome to the show, guys.
Charlie,
when I first start, CK Akono, the Sakam, we get okay. We go bring Milo. You know, work. Okay, we go bring Otto Addo. When we say Otto Addo there, you know, make we give him trial basis. Or give him 2 matches against Nigeria. Where we support them with George Watson, we support them with Didi Dramani. Where we go bring Chris Hutton, technical advisor. They call them the Avengers. All right, or Fantastic Four. They come to the tour that they qualify for the World Cup. They don't win much, but nobody to talk. But it's okay. That's not the point. The point is say they qualify for the World Cup. All right. So as they qualify for it, to say, oh, my job finished. So right now we go look for permanent coach. Pass every day, today, tomorrow. Right now, yesterday, last night, like thieves in the night, we all the bed though. And GFA drop them. Say they finish contract negotiation with those the same 4 people, where they agree contract till December. So they go supervise Ghana at the World Cup. Where all the AFCON qualifiers and did this year, we then go take care of them. Then my first task be next week Wednesday. Today's date. Today, 1 week from today. Ghana they play Madagascar. That'll be my first game. All right. Those 4, we know them already. Otto Addo head coach, Didi Dramani assistant, George Watson assistant, Chris Hutton technical advisor. DK, I mean, this be like the worst kept secret. In fact, we all expected this to happen. So me, I don't really see where the shock is or where the surprise is. But then people they talk say perhaps maybe then they expect maybe they will give them some longer contract. Maybe 2 years to cover up to AFCON 2023. But they say the contract be till December pay.
You see, the thing is, you and I, they talk. Although I know sure they agree plus you. If the fact say they no win match, but also the fact say they've gone 2 games unbeaten.
It's all about perspectives.
Yeah. The glass go be half full from your angle.
2 games unbeaten. Me that be hard to see them.
Yeah.
Then the sentiments, the time we they go the Niger game, we see we go break. Because that be straight after the AFCON. On our worst AFCON campaign ever.
Charlie.
We already expect say Charlie. These Niger people go worry, especially the way Niger go AFCON way. Then go make noise.
They go sport okay, small.
No, they know sport
there small. Sport there small.
Okay,
group stage champions.
Yeah. The sport there for the group stage. We make everybody figure say, oh, Charlie, them be this thing. So then can't face you see if you see the body of work where the Fantastic Four do. I know you like the Avengers, and they like the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Because one of them be invisible.
You bad.
You know they the bench top. You be invisible. So they like the Fantastic Four. But Charlie, if you see the body of work we then do over the 2 legs, the Accra Kumasi and Abuja, you go feel see Charlie. These big guys we given a longer period of time, they go feel seriously improve this team. If you even listen to the interviews after the World Cup qualification, the way the players they talk about them, the fact say they were in communication with most of the players, then very detailed tactical information. You feel say Charlie, like the players were impressed. Where this big group of players will then be exposed to a lot of big name coaches, exposed to a lot of big name coaches, teams, systems. So if these guys go talk to them, take them through some of these briefings where them be impressed, if you say Charlie, then there's some certain level. Yeah. Where if it come the results, we got the results. As I said, 2 games unbeaten, Nigeria no score where we take qualified to the World Cup. So it be something where of course for me if I be the GFA, you know, the 2 years I feel say it be stretch. We could watch the immediate hurdle, and then we go tackle them. And the main thing, of course, is the people we then take we go the World Cup. So after the World Cup in December, they will go full review. If they force, I'm not sure say GFA go hesitate in extending the contract. If they no force, we go do some 1 or 2 changes and then we move. But based on a 2-legged affair to give somebody 2-year contract, I know it's a sense really days.
I feel enough body of work.
Yeah, it's not enough. If you watch what they do in terms of this decision with the GFA make, I feel say it make perfect sense, and it had to be announced quickly. Of course, I don't say the people with them they involved they know already, but it had to be announced quickly just for we to be on the same page. But next Wednesday in Game Chop Madagascar, without cool self will score them. Or be true.
Slim shady.
You forget say Madagascar go score there for AFCON 2021.
They no meet we. They don't meet Otto Addo there in team. They don't meet we.
Even they meet Nigeria. They discipline.
But we score Nigeria.
Actually, one of the biggest issues, and in fact, even for one of our shows, Sports Panorama, it became a huge debate between me and my good friend Coach Nimili about the whole idea of permanency versus temporary coaches. Because even this arrangement we get, we say then give them permanent contract for 7 or 8 months. No. That will be why it be the same arrangement.
Sort of work and pay.
Yes, work and pay exactly. Where can you go? Because Otto Addo over the 2 games, they say they give him $30,000. So so right now, them all still go there. Them are clubs.
Yeah.
Only when assignment come, then they go come back. From now to the December we talk about, guaranteed matches where we know say them go play. They go play 2 AFCON qualifiers. They go play 2 matches in Japan. Yeah. That's 4. They go play another 2 qualifiers in September. That's 6. We know say in September they go find friendly matches play to prepare for the World Cup. Let's say even they get 2, another 2. That's 8. The World Cup be how many matches? 3, guaranteed. Yeah. 3 games in the group stage. That be 11 matches for these people to play over maybe 7-month period. 11 games over a 7-month period, where they no play with the team on a daily basis, or they're not working with the team or working about the team on a daily basis. They are preoccupied with other things. How you figure say this arrangement go work? Or it be much ado about nothing, really, about whether or not they be permanent or they do the job full time or they do other things. They matter.
It dey matter. Under normal circumstance, I go agree with the idea. Say, if you give your apex coaching job in the country to somebody based on 180 minutes of work, right? You go feel and trust the future of your national team into someone just over 180 minutes of work. However, we talk about this thing. We discuss the fact, say, when a schedule in the next 12, 16 months, no go allow we time to try anybody. Mm-hmm. So if we make appointment, we for consider that
familiarity.
Not just familiarity. We for consider someone where we say, okay, we are showing faith in this person, in methods, in ideas, in experience, because we they believe say those competence, if you introduce that into the context of one situation now, it will feel provide the solutions give we long term. Okay. Both short to long term. And for me, that be what we for do. And that be what we should have done. Because look, I know they agree with make I can't do them part-time 3 months, then make we see. If you no go well, then you go it be the mantra mark where we talk some time ago, no, we they do no. In this, like say
how?
Can't do
at least they know say they are in charge until December. So they go do everything.
So I know they talk say that people be try and error. No.
But people,
the concept of make a try and see if after World Cup you get what? AFCON
qualifiers.
No, AFCON itself.
Oh, you mean after AFCON it's in the summer.
Yeah. For Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
You go talk say, because they're no force for World Cup, so make a sack them, then go bring someone, then try in 2C. If the AFCON, you go far. Time no day like that.
If you go bring somebody, can't give them long-term contract, where you go share the World Cup, you say what?
No, do your due diligence. Find somebody where you feel say, if they fit the profile you search, you go fit deliver the results to you. Then back
what
the
if that person is Otto Addo?
So back him long term.
But hold on.
Whoever you settle on.
What be the difference between Otto Addo coaching the team now with the conditions that exist? Say he still go to Dortmund.
Yeah.
And if he left Dortmund, can take 2-year contract. What be the difference in terms of his working methods? Will his coaching change?
The difference be the time he go gets dedicated to this team.
But the team because they meet, the times the team they meet,
no, you know the matter.
You know they change.
Look, a lot of people they forget about these things. We know they talk some part-time club job in there somewhere. This be the apex coaching job of the country. You're not going to tell me say, make you can't take him.
When you know the international break, what the national team coaches they do?
Then the job.
Yes, what
then the job
do? Like what?
Then they go through profiles of players.
Okay.
Then they go through the methods where they feel say they go through rollouts in the next assignment.
Good point.
So then go find the players.
Good point.
Make
my follow-up question. No, you've explained what they do.
Yes.
When it no be international break.
Yes.
Good. You want to tell me say what then they do no? Otto Addo know if you do so from Germany.
You get divided attention. Because he has
but the coaches you talk about it. You think say Abraham Grant when Abraham Grant can't be here when you know be international break. You think say he only they think about Blaster.
That is the job. That is what he's supposed to do.
But is that what
friends? No, make we no go there.
So the coaches will multitask. You don't say Abraham Grant the third time the coach Blaster he do consultancy for other.
For me, if we hire a national team coach, one of the terms of engagement for BC 24/7, your focus will be on the team. It be non-negotiable.
That you can say, but is that going to be there?
No, and talk
this is my own.
You make a finish.
Okay.
I cannot for the life of me live with the fact, say, where these people they come from. Chris Hughton, UK.
Yes.
George Watson, UK. Didi Dramani, Norway, Denmark, now back here. Otto Addo, Germany. Do you want to tell me, say, that my countries go accept, say, that my apex coaching job, no? Make we find somebody where he get some ala for some club side, but for the national team, no. We just be seeing like American do.
Tell me, say, the people of Austria, they're fool.
They're not going to tolerate that thing.
So
it not be standard practice. Look,
so the Austrians, they're fool.
Friends.
They want to go give the job to Rangnick, where he still they consult give money,
At the talk say you go find isolated cases.
But I won't be isolated.
But no, look, friends. If you look at the needs of one team right now,
okay,
you have a team that is on a downward spiral. You have a team. The key actors in the team are on their last legs, right? The key performers for one of the last 5 or 6 tournaments, or a lot of them, if you check them a lifespan, they get like what between 24, 36 months with them for move on. Then play for the national team between 6 to 10 years. Naturally, that cycle has to come to an end. You then need somebody who will go come in with fresh ideas, identify young players with a long-term plan, and you go build a team give you for the future.
I agree.
That
with
not
you.
be something where you for take that somebody where you get divided attention. Look, as we here.
So your divided attention in the talk, it's just purely because you know on paper
Friends,
say they concentrate on other things.
What we do now? What we do now? We have a bargaining chip with the goal of the World Cup. Every single one of these coaches go love to take on a team there. Other coaches outside of this pool go love to coach a very talented group.
Okay.
And you see, even beyond the players where we see for the Nigeria game, no more players there. In the last 24 hours, we hear of France Amuzu, blah, blah, blah.
Even Tariq, just today, Tariq say make England the 21 no call out.
But
because he said he want clear in mind on in future.
Exactly.
The call out where you go play.
And for those who don't know, be stuck off on a national team.
Make her bring
so
in
just
Daniel.
To conclude,
you made your point.
We're in a situation where
it will be 100% in.
Yes.
No.
If you want the team, show us the commitment now.
Okay.
My simple question BC. For coaches who they execute them a plan on the field of play, it be players.
Yes.
The players, it be only international football in the play.
Yes.
They ask for players,
play
then go play club football. With the ideas of the international manager, and then execute them.
Yep.
I feel say, on evidence of what we saw in Kumasi and Nigeria,
Yes.
in that limited period of time, because that time they involve negotiations first, convincing, and then approval before they actually started work.
Yes.
Before they met with the players, in fact, selected players, met with themselves, decided the players they were selecting, selected players, infused them with the ideas, players grasping the ideas, going on the pitch, and getting the results. That limited period of time, where they go do that body of work, you go show we see. You don't need, it don't be every day.
You don't need to stay at Alisa.
See, I understand where actually they come from in that school of thought. I perfectly understand that school of thought. But you see, football and life in general, we move past. It not be like day to day. I can sit in Germany, and I can be chatting with somebody, detailed conversation, somebody where they landed. I don't need to have. You see, and the job where Otto Addo gets, the job where what in the column, Didi, George. Chris the EED.
Yes.
Chris the EED. Then go fit easily, and it go shock you say, then go fit easily come out with some perfect working schedule where Chris where you no get anything do. They do maybe majority of the key things. Maybe Otto Addo will tell him what exactly he need. Then Otto Addo will focus on Dortmund work. If he finish, I go come. Then Chris go bring him the report. It no be problem for them. Yeah. And you see, if the results way they justify everything. Where if they were able to get the results. My problem is, I don't see how if players, somebody like per the normal international schedule, we're supposed to have the World Cup in June. So what it means is that Saturday will be Champions League final. By next week, we'll probably have had like 1 week break for the players. Then they start international training. Yeah. And then by mid-June, the World Cup will start. In fact, first week in June, because it's usually 9-10. First week in June, Egypt, they play them our first match. Salah, everybody, they play according to instructions. how they be human beings. They are smart. They've been exposed to these things. Yeah. So you know, be say coach go fit there, no. He they need 10 years before he go figure out what he
and that's the
they
thing.
know exactly what they want. They know the players they are working
and besides,
with. And they're a team
I
of
get a question for you both.
Okay, go on.
Why, if it be that simple, why is it that more of the national teams in the world no try this method? Because from what you did talk, it will be less expensive to roll out.
Such a plan.
Yeah. If the person they do part-time, it means the resources where you go spend on them in maintaining them on the contracts significantly also go reduce.
You see, let him
Well,
see.
the answer be simple.
There are examples.
Most of those countries we dey talk about all around the world, they know they go for coaches. They know they go for coaches when they be engaged already. Somebody where he dey full time. You know say if Otto Addo dey full time, like we no take him. Available full time, we no take him. We still take him. The only issue be say we got to him at a point where. Then in situation,
it be circumstances.
Yes, it be circumstances. It don't be say this be one ideal situation. I agree with you. That's what
they won't hold on to them at all jobs. It's like 1 foot through the door, 1 foot outside.
No, it is
least sign of trouble. Then they jump out.
In Otto Addo's case, you see why I don't fault him one bit.
No,
because in Otto Addo's case, then he did Dortmund already. He had signed a contract that still had 2 years running, and he says, "I go feel help." But at the moment, I want to be a man of my word and see out my contract here. Hold on.
Let's not misunderstand.
No, don't misunderstand. He has said that. He said that in an interview.
I'm not talking. I'm just saying that.
So now listen.
What you're saying suggests
yes.
I'm misreading his position. No.
Yes.
You see, I understand his position.
Yes.
And my reading
so
of the
it's
Dortmund...
for you to move on.
At the my reading of the Dortmund situation be such that in the next 24 months, if he play in Cartwell, there may be a vacancy for the main job. So for his ambitions, it makes sense to try to hold on to that one. Similar to George Boateng, similar to Didi Dramani. For us, we need to look at our situation and look at what we need and tell ourselves in the face that, look, this is not what we want. If we want these guys on board, take them on full time.
So here's my question. One last question on this. Would you rather have the current arrangement in succeeding or the permanent one like we had in the last two that didn't work out? Which situation you would prefer?
If these are the guys we want, let's take them on full time. That's my answer.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I should have that be in point there. All right. I don't know about you at home or what should they make of the announcement. Otto Addo, Didi Dramani, George Boateng, and Chris Hughton. They signed contract until December 2022, but they'll still maintain their current job. The arrangement remains the same. They go do the Black Stars alongside what then they do. They go take me to the World Cup. They go play 4 qualifying matches and what have you. So right now, they've been one of Black Stars coaches. So no more issue of referring to them as interim Black Stars coach. That one I pass. Right now, I be Black Stars coach.
So when will they see the squad?
He say, hey, what can I say more? The invisible squad. Charlie, it's why. Otto Addo, they say one be invisible.
Yeah.
Right now, it be like they brace some strategy. See, the match is 7 days away. 7 days away. The team they start training this weekend on Sunday, May 29. Right now, that be the practice going forward.
Some of the people,
see that squad
some of the people would hear make them no come.
Like who?
Like Wakaso, make them no come.
I know somebody where he go die if he hear Wakaso name.
Make them no come.
I know exactly somebody.
These things not be personal. You don't play since October. You don't be active since October.
Yeah. I don't just say even Wakaso himself won't play because he don't play football.
Make we respect ourselves.
Because see, even before AFCON,
yeah.
And since AFCON, it be
and
5
we take
months
and go AFCON, just go sit bench, waste in time, waste we two on a time.
Good job.
Please, let's respect ourselves.